How's it going, Curly Crew? Welcome to another Sword of Convallaria video. Today, guys, is the start of a brand new event called Brawl Elysium Feast. I briefly looked into this event, and it looks like it's its own kind of side story with its own missions and battles to complete with different acts and chapters to get a bunch of unique rewards. And I'm going to go through this real quick, but I wanted to give you the purpose of today's video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about all of the features that you will be unlocking as you progress through Fool's Journey. Now, like I've said in my past videos, Fool's Journey is very important to unlock everything in the game, and this game has a lot to offer. There's a lot to do, a lot of bonus rewards and daily rewards to claim daily, essentially. I'm going to go through all of that with you so that you understand what each dungeon offers and why it's worth doing at least once a day. So, now, before we get into that, then, we're going to go back to what this special event is all about. We're just going to briefly read through the newsletter here. Dear Voyager, the Brawl Elysium Feast event is live. Jump into the Banquet Invitation and Elysium Training to complete event quests and stages. Rack up points to unlock exclusive rewards like the Feast Winner, Avatar Frame, Limited Edition Furniture, and more in the Memorial Shop. Redeem your points in the event shop for Secret Fate, Legendary Gear, and loads of other amazing rewards. I mean, Secret Fate, Legendary Gear, sign me up. I don't need more than that. You need to be at least level 20 to do this. And the event runs from August 16th through September 10th. So there is a little less than a month to get this done. So definitely make sure you put some effort into this. Event stages and quest rewards. Complete event stages and quests to earn Hope Luxite and Challenger's Horns. Exchange Challenger's Horns in the Memorial Shop for the Feast Winner Avatar Frame, Limited Furniture, and more. Banquet Gift Exchange begins. The period is today and runs through the 17th, so what is that, a week after it's over, so that's a nice little buffer. How to participate: earn points by participating in event stages and completing event quests. Use these points to exchange for banquet gifts. Main rewards: Hope Luxite, Secret Fate, Castalia, Octopus Can, random legendary gear chest, random legendary weapon chest, and more. And event instructions, only 5 steps here. 1. During the event, Banquet Invitation Elysium Training stages will be available. Complete the stages to earn generous rewards and the event shop. Event stages will be unlocked in phases. Banquet Invitation will release specific chapters daily. So daily stuff to do. Make sure you get those tasks done if you want to maximize your reward. I don't know what the time scale is going to be like with this if you really got to invest a lot of time. Based on how the game feels lately, it doesn't seem like it's that type of game that you have to like grind super hard daily, so just make sure you give it some attention, I imagine. Elysium Training unlocks after completing Act 4 of the Banquet Invitation. Okay, so it's kind of mocking Fool's Journey, in my opinion. Progress more to unlock more, sort of thing. Step 3, Elysium Training provides 2 extra rewards chances daily. Successes count, failures don't. That's nice. That's nice. And chances reset at, for me, midnight, but 0 universal time. Step 4. Each challenge stage has 2 modes, free and assist. Clearing either mode unlocks the next challenge. Interesting. I imagine you have to dive into that to see what that's about. We won't be going too in-depth on this event in this video, so if you are impatient, definitely look up other content creators on this event exclusively. And if there are other content creators out there that you guys really enjoy watching, share their link in my comments below, and I'll more than happily check them out, because I don't know of too many at the moment that really catch my eye. So I love supporting others, and it can be cool to engage with another content creator on this game. And then the final step. Earn event points by participating in Elysium Training. Use recommended characters like Rowea, Matha, Beryl, Cole, Gloria, Dentalian, Inanna, and Etta to get bonus points. Gloria and Etta's drop bonuses increase from 20% to 50%. Interesting. So, are these characters given to you in this event for the event only, or is it from your own personal pool? I'm intrigued by that. Interested to see what that's about. But yeah, definitely make sure you guys check out Brawl. Seems like it's pretty cool. How you navigate to Brawl is, I believe, just event tab, Elysium Feast on the side. Go now. And yeah, you just do Elysium Train or Banquet Invitation. You click the invitation, takes it to a world. You see they are planning a festive party. So, and right now you have Act 1 all the way to, what is that, Act 12? So there's going to be a lot to do, which is exciting. Now, let's get into the main topic for today, and that is all the features you will be unlocking by progressing in Fool's Journey. So, for Fool's Journey, you have to push through at least all of Chapter 2, if not most of Chapter 3. It's been some time since I unlocked all this, so I apologize for not knowing the exact details. Just know you got to push through plenty of Fool's Journey before you can experience what the game has to offer in full. When you unlock the features in Voyage, you'll just have a bunch of new stuff in Crossing Worlds here. And in Crossing Worlds, there are plenty of things. So Terra Residuum. So yeah, definitely Chapter 3. There are plenty of things to do. And you'll see I didn't do any of my daily... Okay, I did do some of my daily stuff already. So everything has either extra rewards or so many attempts you can do per day. So Terra Residual is you are grinding for basically Terra Whispers that you can put on your characters to make them stronger. And every day a different residual unlocks, which has different themed Terras in it. So like in Terra Residual 2, which is today only, you have a select pool of Terras to win from completing dungeons. So if you don't want to grind it consistently, at least go for the extra rewards once a day, because it will benefit you greatly in the long run. Because there's a lot of RNG rolls you can get by leveling this stuff up. And you want to find the perfect gear for each character so that your character can be as strong as possible. So I highly recommend you do that. And then there's Weapon Retrial. You get only one attempt at this a day. One attempt for re-farming a dungeon you've already completed. If you progress in Weapon Retrial, so say if I try and complete Stage 6 and complete it, it will not deplete my one attempt. When you rerun it on an attempt, then it'll consume it, and then you can't do it again. So make sure you take advantage of that, because who doesn't love free gear, you know? Now, what makes Weapon Retrials different from a lot of these other dungeons or trials, if you will, is you're fighting a boss. And every Weapon Retrial phase, so Trial 1, 2, and 3, has a different boss mechanic. So Stage 2, I can't... is the Magician. I'm just going to start it up here. So you see here, Calamity 1 Magician. He has a special ability where he gets Wrath of Thunder when he receives damage from ranged attacks, or when he defeats an enemy. So you kind of want to bring not so squishy people, and you want to bring all melee champions, otherwise he's going to retaliate at you. And Wrath of Thunder is right there. It increases his attack by 20% for the next attack. This effect can be stacked, but cannot be dispelled. So he could really ramp up in damage. So definitely make sure you bring melee champions in to farm him. Now that didn't consume my energy, so I was a little bit worried about that at first, just for checking it out. The next location to make an attempt for is Memory Retrieval. Memory Retrieval is where you can... Ooh, I can progress. I hit level 40 recently. I forgot about that. I'm going to do that later today. But this is where you can farm for characters' memories to make your champion stronger. Now, when you do this, I would advise you take at least 2 characters in, because the more you put in on your team, the more spread out your fragments will be. So you can get a max of 7 memories from this dungeon. So if you take 2 people in, you'll get 4 and 3 for your 2 characters. So if you really want to focus in on your favorite, this is how you do it. Since getting duplicates is kind of tricky, you have to be really lucky with your summons. This is the next best thing. I would definitely advise doing legendary, since they are the hardest ones to do. Epics are pretty favored to get memories faster, obviously. And then there's level up training. Level up training, you're just gain experience. This one you can probably bypass daily because you get a whole bunch of these common experience early on. Now, I might be eating my own words there for late game. You might be consuming like 100,000 just to get one level or something. But we don't know that yet. So, do what you wish with this one. It's not the end of the world if you don't do it. But I will say there is a real easy way to do it. And that is sweeping. I totally forgot to mention this in the earlier dungeons. Sweeping, you can use an octopus, and it'll complete the dungeon instantly, get you all the rewards. If you don't have any octopus, don't worry, you can do a sweep. Continue the sweep. So in the sweep, you just have requires 2 characters that are level 30. So I can just put 2 of my nobodies in, like these 2, and it has a green check mark, means I'm good to go. Hit confirm, and you see here it says time 3 hours. That means you have a 3-hour cooldown before you can use those specific champions in any of your gameplay. So choose wisely. If it were me, what I do, I sweep all of my heroes in to use up all of my energy really quickly, because energy equals experience. And because I'm getting ready for bed, I can just sweep it out, go to bed. When I wake up, everything's reset, good to go. So it's not hurting me by using all of my champions for a sweep, just to tap my energy dry. I wouldn't recommend using all of your energy on level up training though. Now continuing on with the sweeping topic, do not, and I repeat, do not use your canned octopus for a weaponry trial sweep. So when you do a normal sweep, I need, 4 characters of rank 6. I put them in, I will get the normal reward, okay? Which is good, that's what you want. You have a possibility at a rare epic or a rare weapon. Not that it's great, but that's something. If you use a canned octopus, I don't know if it says it somewhere, I haven't found anything on it, you only get like the bare minimum common weapons. So do not use an octopus on weapon trial. It is not worth it. You're just wasting an octopus and you're getting gear that you're never going to use. So do not use octopus on weapon trial. Everything else though, it should be good. I haven't had any issues yet. Next is the rank up trial. The rank up trial is where you would farm resources to upgrade the rank of your characters. So, for example, go to characters, we'll use Gloria here. Just this right here, you see it's going to consume these resources, the metals. That's where you would farm metals at. So if you're really low on some of these metals, just push the rank up on there and start collecting. This is one I would definitely recommend you push for the extra reward daily, because these are really valuable, I would say. Especially as you really start getting a lot of champions in your pool that you want to rank up. Star Trial is another big one. Star Trial, definitely worth sweeping. And I want to go back to Weapon Trial. That one is only dungeon with boss mechanics. All of the rest of these trials are kind of like defeat all enemy with like a twist pending the dungeon. Like they're usually like these 2 mini bosses that are pretty straightforward to defeat. They're just really strong and beefy. But that's going to take too long to talk about to really go into detail for it. It's really straightforward though. I just put my best people in and go on in my way. Go along with my day and finish it like normal. I will say, if you ever want to use a sweep on anything, you do have to 3-star the dungeon. So make sure you prioritize that. And since energy is experience, it can't hurt to replay to try and get that 3rd star, even if you fail the first time. That first time reward is still valuable. But yeah, Star Trial, you get these resources to level up your talent. Talent gets pretty expensive. Talent's how you unlock new tactical points, upgrade your tactical points. Ooh, speaking of, I can upgrade some of my tactical powers here. and just level up that path of heroes. So my destroyers are all pretty... I have a lot of destroyers, and they're all pretty strong, which is why there's a lot pushed here. But you'll see, like, you will fly through these resources. So Star Trial is also very important. Talents are very strong and really help escalate your account into the mid-game. I don't even know what stage of the game I'm at now. I guess with how long the game has been out, I'd probably say I'm like late mid-game. I don't know. What do you guys think? You let me know. So make sure you definitely do the Star Trials. And then Radiant Forging. Radiant Forging is where I like to use all of my sweeps at. All of my energy that I'm trying to fly through before I go to bed, just so that I can maximize all my energy refill overnight. Why Radiant Forging? Well, I fly through Radiant Powder. And I'm sure you guys do too. As you get good weapons and for your good champions, you want to maximize their gear as fast as possible. Words. And the Radiant Powder, you just chew through it like it's nothing. Like it's a bowl of cereal.
Why do you feel the need to do that?
So this is where I like to spend my energy for that reason alone. It's also only 30 energy, which is like a perfect number to go into 240 or 360. You're a math guy. So those are the dungeons that you can farm daily for rewards. And then there is the Tower of Conquest, which is different from everything else. Tower of Conquest is like a weekly rotation first time reward kind of grind. You push through different floors with first time clears that are all very good rewards. And as you push through the dungeon, you unlock weekly rewards down the bottom left here. It is insignias and Hope Luxite. I probably mentioned this before in my Luxite video, but you want to try and push this as far as you can. Personally, I lose patience with Tower of Conquest, not because it's challenging. I love the challenge of this, but because you're not really getting rewarded for the challenge. Now, hear me out. When you complete a floor, you get a lot of good rewards, and you unlock the next floor, and you will get first time rewards for that next floor. When the week is over, everything resets by a floor, so you are going to get bumped back a whole floor. You're going to recomplete that floor. And I think it has different mutations. I haven't done it enough to know for sure. I'm pretty sure it does. But what makes my patience tapped with this is it takes a lot of effort and brain power to strategize and push through this content. And when you complete it, you don't get much reward out of it if you've already done it previously, because that first time reward is already tapped dry. So I'm spending like 30 minutes trying to complete a floor, or running through all of my hearts because I'm failing miserably, or I make one little mistake, I have to rebattle this and that, whatever. It's a unique battle phase given all the elements to make it a challenge. And when you complete it, you get to progress. But if you've already completed it before, you don't get a reward. And that, to me, is a turnoff. It is. Now, once a week, you can get these rewards at the bottom, sure. But you can only get 4 of them for the week. So once you get all this reward, there's nothing else to gain unless you can push through to the new floor that you've never done before. And that's hard to do. It's not easy. It's not meant to be easy, and that's fine. But we're all living a busy life, and we're gonna want to. We as humans strive for a reward for our work, and if we're putting a lot of work in on stuff we've already completed and getting no reward until a weekly reset, it gets kind of stale. Now, you can disagree with me. That's just my opinion. I have a whole list of things I would love to address that I would like this game to improve on. But overall, it's still a great game. The Tower of Conquest is probably just one of the more challenging and also disappointing content in the game. Now, insignias, you can redeem them in the insignia shop. And you can spend as much as you want. So you can spend 20 insignia 30 times for 20,000 Elysian coins. Definitely would say it's worth saving for like these legendary weapons, which I'm probably gonna spend here soon now. Because I just hit level 40. That's pretty good. HP by 5% when having shield, increase teams by 20%. I guess if you have a shield team comp, it could be pretty good. And we're going to do the tarot as well. Oh, we can do a lot more of this. It's only Series 1. Let's see what's in Series 1. That's a negative. That's fine. Yeah, that is everything in Voyage on Crossing Worlds. Last thing to talk about is Spiral of Destinies. So, there was confusion originally between the Fool's Journey and Spiral of Destinies. The Fool's Journey, in my opinion, is a story that I want to rush through. I just want to push through Fool's Journey, learn the new game mechanics, and unlock all the content the game has to offer. Spiral of Destinies, you also unlock through Fool's Journey, but Spiral of Destinies is the official roguelite story. So you make your own decisions in this story, and the decisions you make affect how the story plays out. So in my playthrough, I sided with the Union, so I'm working with Gloria and her ragtag team of knights, and we are as Sword of Convallaria, the mercenaries are aiding the Union in their war. Basically, Sword of Convallaria is a group of mercenaries. You are in charge of protecting your town and keeping it stable, and the decisions you make will affect the stability you have with the town and the war going on around you. So you can choose which side you want to be with, and main characters may die, main characters may live. There will be a lot of plot twists and a lot of surprises, and it is very well done. It is one of my favorite content in the game. If you start this off, definitely select 3 characters that aren't on the screen right here. So I would not take Maitha or Fate Cal in. Rowea you could probably get away with because she's just really good overall. But they typically give you Fate Cal and Maitha to use early on in the Spiral of Destinies, if not all of it, because they are a huge part of the Sword of Convallaria. Definitely bring in unique champions that are probably your favorite, and that's who you will use to progress through Spiral of Destinies. And in Spiral of Destinies, their levels reset, they don't have their gear, and their skills reset. It's its own separate category. You're not using energy to play, you're just using these keys, which you get in abundance of, to start a chapter and progress through that chapter. Once you finish that chapter, you use another key and start a new chapter, which is continuing the story, but with a different objective at hand. If that makes sense. It might seem a little weird at first because you're kind of replaying what Fool's Journey started out like, but it does go to a very in-depth story that is just very well done, in my opinion, and it's just a lot of fun. And what's fun about Spiral of Destinies, you do get a lot of rewards from it too. And I mentioned that in my Luxlight video as well. So do not sleep on this content. Definitely dive in, enjoy the story, enjoy the gameplay, and you will definitely find yourself loving it more than hating it. Now, that is almost it. There is one more thing, I believe. Checking, thinking. That is Clash. And I already went over what Clash is. It's just the general PvP. Got 5 attempts a day with merits to upgrade your defenses. And yeah, Clash is a lot of fun. Obviously, it gets a lot harder the higher the rank you are. If you have fought me, good luck. Let me know what you think of my defense. If I fought you and are won or lost, well, then good fight. Either way, that is all that Sword of Convallaria has to offer when you play through Fool's Journey. Definitely a lot to do. Definitely can be overwhelming at first. Hopefully this video kind of takes it down a notch, You really don't have to do a lot at once because of the whole sweeping mechanic. It really allows you to just do a once and done with every dungeon. Now, obviously, when you get that new level threshold, you want to push it as far as you can so that you can maximize your sweeping reward. So, yeah. Let me know if I missed anything, Curly Crew, and if there's any more content you guys would like me to go over. Let me know in the comments below. I will be more than happy to make a video on it and spread the knowledge with y'all, and or just enjoy the gameplay with you guys. And while you're down there, like always, like and subscribe to the video. You know I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, that's everything I got for today. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And I will see you in the next video. I have a lot more to come. So yeah, much love, Curly Crew. Take it easy. Peace.